When I first cradled my daughter in my arms, something deep inside me shifted. I was 27, and for the first time in my life, I felt a true sense of purpose. Even though things between my wife, Nicole, and I were far from perfect, I had hoped that becoming parents would heal the growing cracks in our relationship. But it didn't. If anything, parenthood only exposed how far apart we had drifted. Nicole changed after Emma was born, not in a way that screamed postpartum depression, but in a way that felt distant, deliberate. She became cold, almost indifferent. I kept trying to rationalize it, thinking it was stress or exhaustion. I picked up extra work, took over nighttime feedings, changed diapers, and did everything I could to support her and our child. But by the time Emma turned 3, Nicole had already checked out of the marriage, and into an affair with her boss, Raymond. I discovered the truth by accident. A hotel receipt she left in her purse, the same hotel booked every Thursday for months. When I confronted her, she didn't even try to lie. She just gave me a tired shrug and said, "You knew this was coming." That same night, she asked for a divorce and told me she was going for full custody. I thought she was bluffing. I couldn't have been more wrong. Nicole came from a powerful family. Her father was a retired judge. Her sister? A seasoned family law attorney. I didn't have a chance. In court, she painted me as unstable and controlling, said I tried to turn Emma against her. Lies, every single one, but crafted so convincingly that the judge believed them. I went from being with my daughter every day to seeing her twice a month under supervision. And that's when Nicole's real plan unfolded. She didn't just want custody, she wanted to erase me entirely. She changed Emma's last name to Raymond's and started telling her I was just someone mommy used to know. She twisted the truth until it broke. When I tried to tell Emma the truth during our brief visits, Nicole accused me of scaring her. And the visits were stopped altogether. Then came the restraining order. The final blow was a judge's decision that cut all contact between me and my daughter, until further psychological evaluation. I was erased from her life, like I'd never existed. The depression hit hard. I lost my job, moved into a tiny apartment. For a while, I drank just to get through the nights. But eventually, somewhere in that fog, I made a decision. I wasn't going to let this be the end of my story. It took 5 long years. 5 years of therapy, of rebuilding myself from the inside out. I went back to school, earned 2 degrees, and started a cybersecurity consulting business from my apartment. Within 3 years, it was thriving. Multi-million-dollar contracts. A new life in a new city. I stopped looking at Nicole's social media. Stopped searching for Emma online. I told myself it was for the best. I had to move on. Then one day, out of nowhere, I got a message on LinkedIn. It was from someone named Emma Raymond, 16 years old. She wrote, "I don't know if this is really you, but I found some papers in Mom's closet. Your name was on them. Are you my father?" My heart stopped. She didn't remember me. Or rather, she remembered only what Nicole had wanted her to remember. I asked if we could talk over video. She agreed. And when I saw her face, my eyes in her face, her mother's cheekbones, I couldn't hold it together. I cried. She looked frightened, unsure, but I pulled myself together and started telling her everything. I showed her old photos, videos, her birth certificate, letters I'd written every year on her birthday but never sent. At first, she didn't believe me. Why would she? But I had what Nicole never counted on, the truth. And all the proof to back it up. Emma asked to meet in person privately. Over the next few months, we met 3 more times. Each time she asked more questions. Eventually, she asked for a DNA test. I agreed without hesitation. The result came back, 99.999% match. But what really shattered the illusion Nicole had built was an old pregnancy journal she had once kept. Before she threw it away during the divorce, I had taken photos of it. In one entry she wrote, "He's not perfect, but he'll make a good dad. Even if we don't last, Emma will always know who her real father is." Emma sat in silence after reading it. Then the tears came. Everything unraveled from there. She confronted Nicole and Raymond. Nicole panicked, called me in a rage, accusing me of brainwashing Emma and filling her head with lies. I didn't say a word. I simply emailed her the DNA test results and a video Emma had recorded, calmly explaining why she deserved to know the truth. That was the last time I ever heard from Nicole. The fallout was swift. Emma moved out and went to live with Nicole's estranged mother, who was furious when she learned what her daughter had done. Raymond filed for divorce shortly after. Turns out, Nicole had been keeping more secrets than just the one about Emma's paternity. Emma and I are rebuilding now. She's 18. We don't pretend the years apart didn't happen. We face them. Together. Slowly, day by day, we're creating something new. A few weeks ago, she asked me to walk her down the aisle, not for a wedding, but at her high school graduation. She said, "I know we lost a lot of time, Dad, but I want you there for everything from now on." We walked side by side across the stage, cameras flashing, her classmates cheering. And in the back row, I spotted Nicole, wearing sunglasses, gripping her seat so tightly her knuckles turned white. She didn't look at me, but when the announcer said, "Emma Walker, escorted by her father Lucas Walker," I saw her shoulders tense. It wasn't revenge I wanted, just acknowledgement. And in that moment I had it. More peace than any courtroom could ever give.